What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Dr. Vincent Esposito, and welcome back to the plant-based cooking series where we take all these veggies and make them taste awesome. So if you're looking to incorporate more plants into your meals, this is a great place to be. Today we are making some edamame, some tahini-tamari edamame that are very creamy. They're so good, and we're gonna stir fry up a bunch of different vegetables to go with that. And it's gonna be great. It's very simple and it's kind of easy to put together. We'll walk you through everything step by step, and we'll get to that in a minute. But before, if you find any of this information helpful at all, please like and subscribe to the channel. Coming out with videos every week. Health, nutrition, wellness, longevity, plant-based recipes, gut health, all that stuff you can find here on this channel. But I'll stop wasting your time. Let's hop right into the video. Love to know what you think, and I will see you on the other side. Okay, so first we're gonna get started with chopping up all our stir-fry vegetables. So you can use a variety of different vegetables here. I'm just kind of going with what I have in the fridge. So we got some bell peppers. We're gonna julienne them. So if you don't know what julienning is, it's simply cutting peppers, or really any vegetable, into strips. The reason we're gonna cut them into even strips is so they cook evenly, and also they kind of keep their texture a little bit. We're also going to do about a half dozen carrots. The ends are already trimmed. Kind of get through those. Carrots are great because they add some kind of sweetness and kind of a hearty texture to our stir fry. So I really enjoy putting carrots in stir fry. Another really popular ingredient for stir fries is red onion. So red onion's great. I like cutting them into thicker kind of half moons, especially for stir fry, so they keep their kind of shape. So when you stir fry them, they don't become, you don't really want to caramelize them too much. You just want to keep that firmness and that bite to them a little bit. Then broccoli is a staple in stir fry. And then we're going to do some bok choy. Now bok choy, we're going to split, as you'll see here, we're going to split it into the dark leafy greens and the stem portions. The stem portions we're going to cook with the broccoli, and the leafy greens we're going to throw in at the end. The reason being is the leafy greens cook so quickly that we really don't want to overcook them, so we're really just going to toss them at the end. Now we are going to make our tahini sauce for the edamame. So in this, we're going to put a few tablespoons of edamame. We're going to juice a couple limes right in there. We're going to add a few tablespoons of tamari as well, and this is going to be the base of our sauce as we build it here. Add a little water too, just to kind of thin it out. You add water kind of based on how thick you want your sauce. In this one I used about a tablespoon. You can add more or less depending on how creamy you want it to be. We're going to whisk this together. We do have one more ingredient that's going to go into our edamame, and that's going to be sesame oil, but it's mostly for flavor. You don't really want to cook with sesame oil too much. The reason being, when you cook it, it kind of loses some of its flavor. So I lost a little bit of footage here. So we stir fried our aromatics before getting started with these veggies. So our aromatics included obviously ginger, garlic, scallion whites. That's like the holy trinity of Asian cooking for the most part. So if you want to make something more Asian flavored, those are kind of the ingredients you want to start with in terms of aromatics. So we had those stir fried off because we're using a pan for different things. So we got our stir fried veggies, and now we're going to go in with the broccoli and the bok choy stems because they have about the same cook time. And again, we're using a little bit of oil, and we're getting that pan really hot so they stir fry quickly. So you really just want to kind of almost sear the outside while the insides of these vegetables keep their texture, so you're not eating a mushy stir fry. I'm going to season with a little salt and pepper. Kind of bring all those flavors together. We're going to hit it with a little bit of tamari to give that kind of umami punch, that salty umami punch that you get with stir fries. And then same thing with the stir fry vegetables. We are going to add a little sesame oil after, again, to get that kind of sesame flavor, but you don't really want to cook it down. Now we're going to do our edamame finally. So in that same pan with a little oil, we are going to just kind of saute them a little bit. Again, not too much. And then we're going to go in with our tahini tamari mixture. We're going to cook that down only a little bit because you want to keep it, but it will allow the sauce to thicken a little bit so you really get that nice kind of creamy, nice texture. And that's really what we're looking for with this dish, to get that creamy kind of texture to get it all to come together. Now we've added our sesame oil to both our vegetables and our soybeans, our edamame, and it's time to plate. Now we're gonna garnish with some nice sesame seeds. We're gonna put some scallion greens on top. And you'll see for this plating here, I did not use rice. I did go back and made some rice to go along with it. That's probably why you see it in the thumbnail. You can add rice to this if you want. You could do this kind of a bunch of different ways, but stir frying vegetables is just such a great way to do them. It's very quick. You just need a pan that you can get hot, and you only go in a couple minutes. You could do seasoning a variety of different ways, and it's super flexible, and it goes with really any Asian style dish. So I hope you enjoyed this recipe this week. Please like and subscribe if you thought this was good. Again, plant-based cooking, coming out with videos on this every week. Really appreciate the support. And let's chat in the comments below. Love to know what you want me to make next. But until then, appreciate you tuning in. Take care, and we'll see you next time.